Welcome back to Power Recapped. The film is based on a young girl, Lu Shi. In her life, 5 tiny people come. What will be the different turn in her life after they arrive, or will it be dangerous? At the beginning of the film, we see Lu Shi. She is the best, and active, and smart girl in her school. She has a younger brother who is naughty, and less eligible than his sister. He always secures fewer marks than his sister. This was the last year of these both siblings in this school. One day, their teacher reveals that top grade students will sit in the front. Those who secure good marks, and then students will sit according to their marks. Additionally, she tells those who receive the highest grades, will receive the award. The girl who sits with Lu Shi in the class. She was quite jealous of her and considers Lu Shi her enemy. In the house, when Lu Zai's parents learn that the highest marks achieving student will get an award, they become very happy. Her parents take care of her more than her brother, because Lu Shi always secures good marks in her class, whereas her brother was a little naughty. Lu Shi tells her parents about her brother, that he engages in several mischiefs in class, and he doesn't pay attention to his studies. Hearing this, Lu Zai's parents scold her brother a lot. Meanwhile, Lu Zai's father places a canned box on the table that has something sweet to eat, and when her brother begins to touch it, his mother forbids him by saying, "This isn't for you. This is for my daughter," and gives her. At night, when Lu Shi opens that box, she suddenly goes aside. A bright light emerges from that box. Suddenly 5 tiny and inquire about Lu 11 Zai's identity, seeing these tiny people speaking. She becomes shocked and happy as well. That tiny people are talking to her. She asks about them and then introduces herself to them. The tiny people tell that we always lived in the can. During this, Lu Zai's mom calls her. She first decides to tell about this to her mom. Later, she remembers how her mother threw away all the pets out of the house. So, she decides not to tell anything to her mom. After measuring them, she prepares their dresses. Later, she names them according to them. One of them wishes to be an artist, so she names her artist. She was quite fond of making paintings. The second one wants to be a businessman, and the third wishes to be a doctor, because he really liked to study. He wants to protect people. The last one wants to be a singer. She likes to sing. Lu Shi also provides them with a mini house in which they can stay. As Lu Shi was going to bed, doctor told her that he likes to study and he wants to go to school. Lu Shi agrees and tells him, "Okay, you'll come with me to school tomorrow." The next day, Lu Shi hides the doctor in her hair and takes him to the school. There she meets the same clever girl, who was her enemy and was jealous of her. She tells Lu Shi that your brother hasn't taken his class today as well. On which Lu Shi says, "So what could I do then?" The clever girl says, "Alright, then I'll go to the teacher and will tell her everything." Because she used to tell everything to the teacher. It could be said that she complains a lot. Meanwhile, a boy holds Lu Zai's hand and says, "Why you always blame your brother?" Meanwhile, the doctor who is kept hidden in Lu Zai's hair, he opens the pant of the boy after going into his pocket. As a result, he was insulted in front of them all. All the students were laughing at him. We see Lu Zai's brother, along with his dog, go into Lu Zai's room. The dog takes the tiny house in his mouth and begins to shake it. They all become worried and all the tiny people were shaking. They feel like an earthquake has hit there. Meanwhile, the soldier among them hits the dog with a weapon. As a result, the dog becomes injured and his nose begins to bleed. When Lu Zai's brother sees this, he begins to find medicine for him. Meanwhile, his mother was about to go inside after hearing the sounds, because Lu Zai's brother has also kept that dog hidden from his mom. When the tiny people learn, they help him in hiding the dog. After sitting on him, the soldier takes him out from the window. At night, when Lu Shi learns that soldier is absent, they all go secretly to find him.